Recently, I wanted to get a really cool display for my Mac Mini M4 for work and for gaming. But there is a huge selection of displays on the market, so it can be difficult to choose the right one. Apple computers have certain specific features, so it is advisable to take these into account when choosing the ideal display. And I'm here to help you with that today, right now. I had several firm requirements when making my decision. The display must have at least 5K resolution, HDR, USB-C, HDMI and DisplayPort inputs, also a headphone or speaker output, and it should be able to charge my MacBook, all in stylish, ultra-thin design with small bezels. And of course, it must work well with my Mac Mini M4, MacBook Air and all my other Macs around. And what if it also had a 120Hz refresh rate for when I want to play some good game? And all of that for a really reasonable yet still low price? Think you can't find display like that? Wrong! I've got it right here. And you can have it too. Just click on the link in the video description. Plus, it's currently on sale for $100 off. So, let me show you what's included in the box and how easy it is to assemble this KTC H27P3 monitor. In the package, you get a power supply power brick and pretty long USB-C to USB-C cable, DisplayPort to DisplayPort cable, and power cord. Now just secure the only screw on the leg and slide the leg base into the display itself and wait for the click. You can tilt the display forward or backward. And that's it. That's how easy it is. 4K resolution at 60Hz have a lot of displays on the market, but this KTC H27P3 offers native resolution of 5K at 60Hz. That's impressive. This is my Mac Mini M4 Pro, which is now connected to the KTC H27P3 display using single HDMI cable on the back. If you will look here in the system settings, you will see that it's now running at 60Hz. Great, but the system information is showing a resolution 5120 by 2880, which is 5K/UHD plus or ultra high definition plus resolution. That's impressive, but this KTC H27P3 is capable of 120Hz refresh rate. But wait, if you will look here in the system settings, there is no 120Hz refresh rate option. So how to get it? To unlock 120Hz on this KTC display, just go to the menu and change the 5K mode to 2K mode. But by the way, I'm not sure why they labeled it this way, but it worked great. Let me show you. I'm pressing the button on the back. So go to Advanced Settings, Dual Mode, and switch the 5K mode to 2K mode. Come on. Oh yeah. So, when I will go now, oh, look, refresh rate. Now it's showing 120Hz. By the way, in the menu, there is also one assistive feature in the Game Assist section, where it can show you FPS counter, which should show you in the top right corner that it's now running at 120Hz. But look at this, there is an option to switch on high dynamic range. Let's do that. Perfect. So now we are running in HDR mode. So this KTC H27P3 display has VESA Display HDR 400 certification, which means minimum peak luminance is brightness 400 candela per square meter. I will leave you in video description link to the certification details. If you ever bought a third-party non-Apple branded display, you know there is no way how to control the display brightness from within the macOS natively, for example using the buttons on the keyboard. But this KTC H27P3 display can do that without any problem. Have a look. There is a brightness slider. Oh yeah. So the connectivity between the display and the macOS is perfectly seamless. So now it's running at 120Hz inside of the latest macOS. That's mind-blowing. Perfect. But what about actual gaming? Can you really take advantage of it? Look, I have here now Mafia 3 running in 1080p, and if you will look in the top right corner, it's hovering somewhere around 105, 109. So yes, you can game on Mac and macOS and take advantage of 120 Hz display. Maybe this is not the best game to showcase it, but you can see it's running. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to crash. Let's stop. Sorry, I'm not a gamer. I would like to. So if you have a MacBook Air like me or MacBook Pro, just use the included cable and connect it using the USB-C cable to the display, to the back, and it's gonna automatically switch to the input which has a signal. Oh, bang, so we are there. And guess what? It's running again at 120 Hz. So let's change the scaling to something a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, you can see this better. Perfect. So again, 120 Hz and high dynamic range is on. That's insane. That is another amazing feature of this KTC H27P3 display. Look, when you will connect using the provided USB-C cable, it's gonna also charge your laptop. Perfect. So I will now disconnect this Apple charger. Come on, disconnect it. And if you will look here, it's still running on the charger. So it's providing now 65 watts charging power to my MacBook Air. Isn't that impressive? Single cable, 5K resolution, even up to 120 Hz. What do you need more? That's amazing. And by the way, using this single cable, it offers also another 2 USB-A ports hub on the back of the display. If you are a photo editor, you will appreciate the included Adobe RGB color profile in the menu, alongside with the sRGB DCI-P3 and BT2020. KTC included even the calibration report claiming the delta E value lower than 2, which means the human eye will hardly be able to distinguish the difference between colors. Now let's talk about ergonomics. To be able to switch all different settings on this display, inputs, color profiles, user modes, calibration and so on, KTC decided to use only a single button on the back. This button acts also as a joystick, left, right, up, down, and I must say is brilliantly implemented. Pressing the button, you will get into the menu. Pressing it left, you will gain access to the game assist modes. Pressing up, you will quickly get into the inputs switching. And pressing down, you will get quick access to the brightness slider. I really fell in love with this KTC H27P3 display, so don't be surprised, you will see it on my desk in my future videos. And a reminder, now it's on sale, discounted $100 off. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the video description and get one for yourself too. If you got something out of this video, give it a like and feel free to subscribe to my channel and enable all notifications so you won't miss any of my future useful videos. And if you like the great gear for Apple Mac, then you will love this video here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care.